Our next guest has played everything from a smooth-talking artist in Sweet Home Alabama to a PR specialist in the Oscar-nominated Ford versus Ferrari. Now, Josh Lucas is joining the Purge franchise for its 5th installment, the Forever Purge. Good morning, Josh.
Good morning. Always happy to be on Good Morning America.
Well, we're happy to have you. So, Josh, we do have to point this out. You're passing up a big milestone here, turning 50 years old. You look fantastic. Hate to call you out on it. But if you could say anything to your younger self, what would that be?
I was really struck because for like the 6 months before I turned 50, without trying to, I kept really reflecting on my life and going through, career choices and everything. And I think the primary thing that I took away from it was the times in my life where I didn't follow my instincts, whether it was in a relationship or in work, were, when things went wrong. And anytime I chased money, things went wrong. So it was this idea of every bad film choice I made or bad relationship I got into, I had a very strong moment before I entered that journey where my heart and soul told me not to do it, and I still did it. So,
we've all been there.
But you're feeling older and wiser this morning, right? Yeah. There's been some debate.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, go ahead.
Well, I do. I actually maybe even feel younger and wiser. I guess it's what it is. Yeah.
So there's been some debate about whether this will be the last movie in this franchise. Do you think that's the case? And if they were to do another, would you sign on?
I very strongly think that Jason Blum and James DeMonaco, the creator of this series, really planned on ending it with this film. When people see the movie, I think they'll get a strong sense of that in the ending. But my understanding is that Jason, in talking about this film and seeing all the things that are going on in our country and all the reasons why the Purges are such interesting films is because of how political they are. They do the opposite of most horror films and really delve into politics. And unfortunately, they're deeply cautionary tales about our times. And I think as he was talking about this film, doing press like I'm doing now, he had another idea that struck him. And I don't think it's just attempting to chase money. I think these guys are very strongly attempting to talk about some very deep and interesting concepts in our country, doing it using, horror to do it or using genre to do it. That's for sure.
Well, Josh, we have a clip from the film. Let's take a look.
What?
Okay. Honey, I need you to take this. Don't ask any questions, not right now. I'm gonna get out of the car. I need you to lock the door.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Ooh, scary there.
Well, first of all, that truck was this huge. Michael Bay is one of the producers of this movie, and he loves those huge semi trucks. I think they're the ones that turn into Bumblebee on the Transformers or whatever. So that was actually my co-star, probably as much as anybody, is that monster truck right there that I got to drive. And we did all the movie really practical, and we did these pretty extraordinary scenes where the cameras, all of us are inside that truck, and you see that, me driving that monster around for weeks. And it was pretty remarkable. But yeah, this movie, it's interesting. I would say this movie is a bit different from a lot of the other Purge films in that it's much more, an action thriller in a way than it is, I guess, a horror film. It's very, very tense, deeply, I think, fun to watch because it's much more like Mad Max, I guess, in a way.
I think action thrillers can be kind of scary as well, though.
Yep.
Josh Lucas, thanks so much for being with us this morning. The Forever Purge is in theaters now.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.